Hello, the people. Welcome back to my kitchen. I am Quinty, and here is Quinty Cooks. So last week I showed you guys how to make corn pap from scratch, actually from fresh corn, where that's a bit unique because pap is normally made with dried corn, the real dried corn. And now I made pap using fresh corn. That was last week. The video is on my channel. You can check that out. And today I decided to show you guys how I use that same pap to make pap itself. After making pap, you need to cook the pap so that you can eat the pap. So guys, here is just a video how I show you guys how to make pap. There are two methods. The first method, here we go. Now, this is my pap. I had already used a couple of it. So you just get your bowl, get your water, of course, and I am using my measuring cup. So we are going to use, for this actually making 1 serving, use 3 teaspoons of your pap, and then you can use 1/4 cup of water just to mix this pap. So you mix well using about 1/4 cup of water. Now, or if you don't really have the time to measure whatever, you just get a little bit of water and mix so that it gets kind of liquid consistency. Guys, please, if you've not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click on the post notification bell so that each time I upload a video you will be the first to get notified. Okay, now what's next? After mixing until the consistency is clear enough, you now put it aside. But before that, you know that you have a bit of water in your pot on the fire. So you just get your pot, put in about 3/4 cup of water, you bring to boil. So while you're mixing your pap, make sure that this 3/4 cup of water is on the fire, on the heat, or on your cooker, and it's boiling. When it's boiled, when it has been boiled, you now take your pap mixture and pour in the water. Switch the cooker to low heat, and you gradually mix using a wooden spoon. Please, low heat and gradually mix. Not for 1 second you take your spoon off the pap and you relax. Continuously mixing, continuously mixing, continually mixing gradually. And you see the magic happens. Gradually your pap thickens up. It thickens up, and then it changes from thicker, thickest. Okay guys, so just gradually mix your pap. Keep mixing and mixing and keep mixing at low heat, please. Don't turn the heat on as if your life depends on the heat. Just put low heat and you gradually mix. Okay, gradually you see how the consistency is changing. It's becoming more and more thick. It's becoming more and more thick. Guys, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the post notification bell so that each time I upload a new video you will be the first to get notified. Pap is basically very easy to make, but the problem is to be careful with temperature and mixing. If not, you stand the risk of destroying your pap. So that's actually the first stage. Your pap is ready. You can put some sugar. For this serving you put 1 to 2 teaspoons of sugar. So I put one and it's enough. It depends on how sweet you want your pap to be. You can as well add milk, and if you're adding milk you can substitute the milk with half cup of water to 1/4 cup of milk. See, since we used 3/4 cup of water for this, you can substitute half cup of water and then 1/4 cup of milk if you're adding milk. And you're adding milk at the end, not when cooking the water. So you just add the milk at the end when the pap is ready. So you have a very thick pap because you know that you're going to balance the consistency with some milk, liquid milk. If you're using powder milk, then you go ahead and use 3/4 cup of water. Second method on how to make pap, guys. to cook pap. So you have the pap. Please check my video on how to make pap, guys. I explain everything. So you take 3 teaspoons of your pap, and then you now get your water. Here I'm using 3 teaspoons of pap for 3/4 cup of water. You can add your water if needed, but then 3/4 is already okay because the consistency is, I think, watery thick enough. I think that's okay. But if you want it watery, more watery, you can add more water. If you want it too thick like the Nigerians do theirs, you can use less water. Us in Cameroon, we don't eat too thick pap like the Nigerians do. No, we either use a little bit thick or even watery. I think the Francophones, the French speaking people, eat more watery pap, and the English speaking people in Cameroon a bit thicker. It's up to you. I'm just giving you guys the basics on how to cook pap. So now, after mixing your 3/4 cup of water with your 3 teaspoons of pap all at once in the pot, unlike the first method where you had to boil water and then you add your pap, now everything has been mixed in the pot. You put on low heat, please, low heat, and then you gradually mix. This second method is a bit longer. If you want something really fast, you want to just boil your water and then you notice that when the water has been boiled, after putting the pap, it doesn't take you even up to 1 minute. The pap thickens up. But with this second method, I think you will have to wait for like 1.5 minutes or even 2 minutes for your pap to start thickening, to start thickening up. So guys, it's up to you which one works best for you, which one you want to use. I'm just here to give you many ways to cook your pap. So keep mixing gradually, 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 gradually. You see that it's changing with time. It changes. You just have to make sure that your heat is not too high, because if it's too high, your pap automatically spoils. It thickens up at the bottom of the pot, and then it forms lumps if you try to mix. So please just gradually mix it at low heat. You now see that it's thickening up. See, yeah. So from here it thickens up till it reaches the consistency where you know, okay, this pap is ready, it's been cooked. So you can taste it. Sometimes when you taste, you feel that the corn is still raw and you can see it boiling. At this point, you know that your pap is ready, because once it boils, you know that your pap is ready.